to another boy story. I'm sizzling. A few years ago, I was on a holiday with my family in Helada. It was me, my mum and my aunt. This was our first of many years holidaying together and is just another one of those traumatic stories, you know? So let's go. So we're just chilling out, bobbing around the sea. I mean, bobbing. It's bobbing. When we see a guy in the distance with very long blonde hair, throwing it back, swirling it in the sunshine, and my mum goes,
"Damn, that guy looks like Jesus."
Now, let me tell you that my mum has since gotten glasses, but he did have a certain quality about him. That night, my family decided to go to town, and I stayed in to play video games. In the reception, obviously didn't account for the terrible Wi-Fi, because then I sat there playing solitaire for around 5 hours. Good times! When suddenly I felt this staring presence, and I looked up and I saw across the room Jesus, which is what we're going to call him, even though he was from Belgium and sounded very French, approaching me. And you know, it's a hotel, so you talk to the guy and he starts talking to me about my computer, which I guess I decided it's a conversation I can actually hold.
It is very uncomfortable to sit here. Let's move to the bar for drinks.
And because the bar was just a few feet away, we moved and he ordered what I can only imagine would be a martini. It came in this massive tall glass, yellowish, had a touch of olive juice. Brilliant. There we go. That's not what it looked like, that looks like piss. But he held it up like this. It was hard to look past it once he laid down on the sofa and just went,
"So, Nikita, tell me, how do you seduce a guy?"
Excuse me?
How do you seduce a guy?
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means.
Well, that is very funny because your English is so good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Okay. When you want the guy to do something and you say things to make it happen, but you don't say, is to make you feel special.
As this went on, I was getting increasingly more mortified. It's not like I didn't know what was going on, I was just too awkward to tell him to shut the up. I did not think it was an appropriate thing to ask a 16-year-old girl, but anyway, my parents walk in and they lift up their arms in joy, tears running down their face, laughing at the fact that I'm hanging out with this guy. They thought it was very funny. I actually avoided the guy until he left, so we didn't have a chance to say goodbye. That's it. End of story. No? Right, yeah. Something always happens, doesn't it? So another year, another holiday, another hotel, and I hear,
Nikita!
Firstly, it's Nikita, and secondly, yeah, I guess you can have my Facebook, because...
Oh, but now I see you for the second time. Now we have to be friends.
So after seeing him, I told him I have to sunbathe, which was true. I fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
In the sun. Half of my body was crisp, and the backside not so much. Wear sunscreen. It was like someone left a hash brown in the pan without flipping it for too long. Not so yummy. Anyway, went back to the room where my aunt decided to put yogurt on me in efforts to remedy the situation. There you go, boo. A little more here. Move your butt cheek. Splashing that yogurt right up in all my burn places. And not so burnt. She doesn't care. She just goes right in there. When we hear a nervous knock on the door, like... So my mum goes to open the door, and what she found was an acorn, fancy acorn, decorated with many flowers and leaves. The guy literally stuck flowers into an acorn, then went around the room, waved at us, and saw me, half naked, lying on the bed, covered in yogurt. I mean, a nice gesture, that was nice, just timing was a bit off. But then, the next morning, I woke up to a letter, which I'm going to read to you right now. And I have not read this in ages. Oh, there's a flower, there we go. That's beautiful. So this is the letter.
Aren't you a little old to be playing at Sleeping Beauty?
I sleep late.
I'll be at Golden, searching Jennifer, and trying also to find Maria. Perhaps you can ask me at my parents at the pool.
Okay, so the guy wants to hang out. I get it. So the next time I see him, he's like bursting with energy. He's like,
I've got to show you something.
And I'm hesitant. I mean, he seemed calmness, albeit weird. So we went. My family crying, laughing, rejoicing at this date that I'm going to go on. So we step a few feet away from the hotel.
Nikita, hold my hand.
Yo, Cliff's at my home. So we sit there and we're chilling out and he busts out a little bottle of something.
I hope you enjoy this Mastica alcohol I brought for us to share.
Alright, I'll have a little taste. Needless to say, he sat there again like a mermaid on the rock, sipping from the little plastic glass he brought with him.
Please, sit still. I have a marvelous idea. Nikita, see the painting I made in the Microsoft Paint of you? Here is a photo of you sitting on an anchor, another of you and I sharing the drinks, and of course, here is you as Mona Lisa.
Now, if you hadn't asked me how do I seduce a guy, maybe we could have made that something different. Like, he seemed like a genuinely nice guy, but then he busted out with the... You don't ask people that, do you? Just weird. So as you can imagine, next year came and I was like, nope, not going. I am not going to the hotel. I am not having this conversation again. My parents went on their own, saw him, and met his new girlfriend. So I thought, okay, if I go next time, surely he won't bother me. Boy, was I wrong. One day, I'm casually sitting on the balcony, possibly 4 years after the first time we met, when suddenly...
Nikita!
And I look around to find him and his girlfriend stood there at the side of the balcony, waving at me. I'm sure we had some weird alcohol again, and I'm sure we had some laughs, and it was good, it was a great happy ending. I had to block him. Draw your own girlfriend. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm super excited to tell you that I'm moving in with Alex, who actually voiced this video. Thank you very much for doing that, by the way. And we're going to live in York now, because we're, well, too poor for London. I've never actually been to York, now that I think about it. I just imagine like fields.
I would say yes, there are many fields, but there are more moors. I'd say Yorkshire is a land of many moors.
So say goodbye to this room because I'm leaving tomorrow. Alright, please like this video if you enjoyed it and share it with a friend. It really helps me out. That is literally the only way to grow for me, apparently. So, share and subscribe! Ow, I forgot there was a box behind me. I swear these things have holes. How do you drink from this? I didn't... Take it away from me.
Nikita, it is so good to do this with you. Let's collaborate again, huh?